Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Man, breaking news. This just happened a few minutes ago. I told you I was watching the Olympic gymnastics, and champion Simone Biles is out of the team finals. There was an issue after she landed her vault. She exited the competition floor with her team doctor. She then returned several minutes later. Her right leg was wrapped. She took off her bar grip. She put on her jacket, sweatpants, hugged her teammates, and they'll have to finish the rest of the competition without her.
Damn, that sucks.
So this just happened. And I know we were all excited, but, you know, this would be their third gold in a row.
Yeah, that's horrible. That's the sports, though. You know, it comes with the
And
territory.
they could still win.
Yeah, injuries come with the territory.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so hopefully she is okay. Now let's talk about DaBaby and his comments that he made at Rolling Loud. Now, the initial comments were during his performance, and he said this.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if your smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas.
Lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in.
Okay, well, first of all, let's be clear. If you have HIV, that does not mean that you're going to die in 2 or 3 weeks at all. There's people that live full lives that have been tested and are HIV positive, and that does not mean that's a death sentence in any way, shape, or form. So we want to make sure that people know that. Now, he did try to explain why he said this during his set at Rolling Loud, and things got even worse.
What me and my fans do at the live show, it don't concern you on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I do at a live show is for the audience at the live show. It'll never translate correctly to somebody looking at a little 5-6 second clip. Because regardless of what you talking about, how the internet and twisted up my words, me and all my fans at the show, the gay ones and the straight ones, we turned the up. My boy had the crop top on, front row. Yeah, he out there. He's standing on the rail, got them cutting up. He know the words. I saw him. I'm rapping them bitches with him.
Right. He had also said something like, if you're not, fellas, if you didn't suck in the parking lot, you know, to go ahead and put your phones up. I don't even understand what that has to do with.
We heard it. You didn't have to repeat it. I think you repeated that because you wanted to. Like,
well, no, because some people might not have heard it because it's bleeped out. It's a little muffled, so I wanted people to hear, you know, what it was that was said. And so why people are saying that it's not, you know, what he said was problematic and that it was homophobic. So in case you didn't know what was being said. All right, now T.I. also weighed in and he defended DaBaby.
You can't make me homophobic because I'm proud to be a heterosexual. You can't make nobody homophobic because just because I am proud of what I am don't make me hate what you are. For instance, the Lil Nas X, the performances and video, man, I got a lot of respect for bro because, like I said, he had the courage to live his truth, but that for me. It just ain't for me. I ain't got no business looking at it. I just can't look at it. It ain't for me. And I don't want my children seeing it either because their minds haven't developed to the place where they can wrap their minds around those type of experience and those types of visual presentations. But I feel the same way about the WAP video.
All right. The problem is that, you know, Lil Nas X responded and just put LOL, and a lot of people did also respond, is that Lil Nas X is not saying that it's not okay to be heterosexual or acting like there's a problem with it. He's just celebrating who he is. And it's okay to celebrate who you are without putting anybody else down.
Yeah, my question to my brothers tipping DaBaby is why? Like, I'm at the point in my life where I don't want my peace disturbed, and one way to not have your peace disturbed is to not disturb someone else's peace. Leave people alone. Folks not bothering you, so why are you bothering them? You wouldn't have to explain anything or anything you said if you just minded your business. There's too many real issues going on to stand up for and debate about, and this ain't it. This just ain't it.
Right. I think there is a big difference between celebrating your true, authentic self. And let's be clear, like people who are gay have had a lot of issues and still continue to have a lot of people who are have biases against them, are being attacked. And so I do feel like it is important for you to express yourself and show other people who are watching and children who are coming up who perhaps haven't come to grips with who they really are, that it is okay and to have this representation.
And how do people find something to be mad about on social media every day with all the real things happening, the black people around the world in this country? How do we find a way to argue amongst ourselves every day? Like every day?
It's easy.
Like where do y'all find the energy to participate? Like every day.
We just had the head of Instagram here. People are on Instagram all day long. There's all types of ways to find things to piss people off to argue, going back and forth.
You know what? I take that back. I don't take anything I just said back, but you know, it's hard to tell people to mind their business when we live in an era that encourages everyone to volunteer their opinion about issues that don't concern them. And hell, even rewards them for it with this thing called attention.
Right. So, you know, I think it's important to continue to have these conversations. And for DaBaby, he could have just apologized for what he said and promised to do better. And
what conversations, though, Yee? I need to know. Like, it's very important to know. What conversation should we continue to have?
Why this is wrong. Like, why you should not be saying things like this. Why factually it's incorrect to say that if you have HIV/AIDS, you're going to die in 2 or 3 weeks. That is factually incorrect. And so we just need to make sure that people understand this and that there's nothing wrong with being who you are and to celebrate yourself without putting other people down. You can do that.
Yeah, I think people need to mind their business. Leave people alone. Folks not bothering you, so why are you bothering them? That's my advice.
All right, well, that is your rumor report.
All right. Charlamagne, who are you giving your donkey to?
You know, 4 after the hour. We need a couple of individuals. This is an opportunity to teach. Remember we was having this whole conversation about the haves and the have-nots and how wide the gap is?
Yep.
We'll talk about it 4 after the hour.
All right. We'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.